right, hello, hello. Hey, there's Gary Brown. How we doing? How goes your Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. It's a soggy one here in Western New York. I don't know if it's snowing out there in Michigan where you're at. No snow though, so that's a good thing. Keep the snow out of here. I'm ready for what we call here in the Western New York area a Indian summer. 70 degrees there. Well, it's raining like the Dickens here. It's probably in the 60s here, maybe higher 50s. It's a little chilly. So I thought I'd hop on here. That's not chilly. That's awesome. I thought I'd hop on here, take a look at what's going on. Maybe try to get a lunchroom, get a lunch break off this afternoon. I got a eBay break going later tonight. 4 boxes of Stadium Club. That's live on eBay right now. I messed up. I didn't realize that I had planned this the same day that the Beard Brothers were breaking. So I kind of messed that up. I was chatting with Brett last night. Actually, I was helping him set up his microphone, and he told me he had the his triple threads break tonight. And I go, dang, yep, Beards are doing it all, and I'm doing some low end Stadium Club tonight, and I didn't realize I had crossed paths with them, or else I would have made it for it a little earlier. I I tried to put it on after Brett was done with his games on Wednesday, but I didn't realize they were doing a 9 o'clock triple thread. So, is what it is. Yep. Hopefully Brett's microphone will sound a little better. I showed him how to up his output. So I think he can figure it out now, even if it is still low. I showed him how to instead of just throwing it out, just manipulating the settings and make it work right. His actually might be too loud right now. We'll see. We'll see when it comes around tonight. Well, I got a bunch of things on the website we could go after, or we could do a chat filler if anybody wants to break some cardboard right now. Um, I've got this. The cheapest one would be this football here, this 2013 football. Let's bring it on over to the lunchroom. Let's take a look. Hey, there's Dustin. How you doing, man? Hey, Dustin. I just realized I was going on your site to buy some cards, and I realized I think I have an open invoice, which I did. So I apologize. I just paid it. I don't know if you saw it. Now I love your idea of like letting people break and have them pay afterwards, but I could see how people could abuse that. Now I totally just forgot I had that. I had forgotten I had an invoice there. I don't know if it emails you saying there's one there available or not, but I just paid it. I forgot all about it, so that was totally on me. I'm sorry. I love your sense of honesty for the invoicing later, but I can see how people could abuse that. Like invoice, what invoice? But I mean, in our circle of breakers and lunch folks, usually we're pretty good about it, so you don't have to worry about it. I left its mark. Call the henchman back, Dustin. Oh, the guy that's in my bushes out front. Tell him to back off. Well, I got a couple things arriving today. I don't have a case of triple threads. I do have 2 boxes of triple threads that are showing up. I'm going to hold off on buying a case right off the bat. But I do have other cases coming in. Due to its popular demand, I have a case of Panini Chronicles coming into the lunchroom. People seem to be raving about the Chronicles. Might want to check that guy. So I got a case of Chronicles coming in. I have it all set up. As soon as it gets here, I'm going to put it live onto the lunchroom. I'm going to do a PYT 4-box Chronicles. I'm going to have that live on the lunchroom probably in the next couple hours as soon as the package arrives here. And then I'm going to have a PYT Bowman Chrome. I picked up another case of Bowman Chrome. I'll be doing some eBay breaks with Chronicles and Chrome. But I'll also at the same time have a PYT up on my store for Chronicles and Chrome. And also, along with triple threads in the Chrome and Chronicles, I got a couple more boxes of, I know Gary likes this stuff, the USA Stars and Stripes product. I know we were doing it by that's usually what we'll do, a last name letter break. I got a couple more boxes of that coming in. If that keeps on selling really well, maybe I'll get a case of that stuff. That's a nice cheap break that everybody seems to enjoy, the Stars and Stripes. That'll be up on the website later today too. I'll probably do it 2 boxes at a time. But anyways, what I have, we could go after this if you guys want to do a cheap one. We got 2 boxes of certified, 2013 certified. It's already sold 8 spots. I'm sorry, 6 spots. Only 26 to go for $8 a random team. Almost for, you get 2 teams for under $20. How come truck brakes are never easy like car brakes? Do you got drum or do you have drum brakes or do you have disc brakes? They're always a struggle here in New York because everything's crusty. I've got a panini mixer here. I'd love to get this off today. I know David mentioned about doing this, but this still has 29 to go. $30 a spot on this. Nice box of iMac, a box of Select, an Optic Choice, and a box of Optic. It's all disc. Well, do they salt your roads in Colorado? Do they put salt when it snows? Or do they use cinders or dirt or sand? They use salt here in New York, so everything's crusty here. And it snows a lot here in New York. That's why, Gary, that's what I was talking about. It's not snowing. I'm telling you, upstate New York, it'll snow any day of the week. They do salt. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's your problem. Yeah, every time I change my brakes, it's a pain. I'll tell you what, one of the best guys I've saw on YouTube to show you how to do your brakes is a guy up here in New York. He's a comical comedian. He's a comical garage guy, and he's just fun to watch. I've watched. He gets a lot of cars like mine. It's called North Main Auto YouTube. He's got a pretty popular YouTube site. And it's just down the road from me. It's only like 45 minutes from where I'm at.
Like I said, y'all, if y'all looking for a great deal on a car, looking for a classic cab.
That's not it. South Main Auto, not North Main. South Main Auto. This guy right here. I'll send you a link to his channel. He does a lot of work. He does brakes on this channel all the time. Check out this guy. This guy is a great mechanic, and he will show you how to fix your crusty brakes. If you live in the crust, it'll help you fix your crust. You know, he's all about getting those pins, those floating pins, as clean as possible. Like he'll do breaks. He's kind of fun to watch. He's entertaining to watch.
I don't know if you guys all got spotted a tea already. Oh man,
That's a lot of
tea.
viewers.
Good
too.
old vanilla chai black tea. Currently, specially formulated for the inside and outside of your system.
You watch this guy?
And then they have a burnishing.
You already watched this
type
guy?
stuff on them. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, he's just
And,
down the road from me. He's only probably about 35, 45 minutes from me. He's actually he's a good content creator. He for the business he's in, he's a straight up honest mechanic, but I like his troubleshooting skills. I know when I'm having brakes problems or something wrong when I'm working on my car. Yeah, that's true. They do. They got all the tools. So we got this break. This would be a nice one to go off. If you guys wanted to go on a $21 break, you get a slab card, which Gary, you'll be getting your Vladito today. And then we got a box of Topps Chrome we could break. And then I've got Pack Wars. Only 10 left on the Pack Wars. Already there? How did it arrive? Is it okay? Did Vladito fall out? It came in a box. You get your mail delivered in a box? Or it was in your mailbox? Oh, you're in bed. Okay. I won't bother you. I won't ask any more questions. I'm all done. All right, let's bring it back. I'm all done. No more quizzing Gary. I'm not going to ask him what kind of pajamas he has. Does he have a onesie or does he have a twosie? Is he got a Pokemon pajamas? Just underwear. Oh boy, that's great. Perfect. Yeah, I did. I did that to myself. That was my fault. Your underwear is like a parachute for most people. Well, what do you guys interested in trying to get something going? What do you guys want to do? What does the chat want to do? It looks like there's only 2 people here. I could do a 1 box for $5 if that's what we're looking at. I could do a stadium club for $5. $5 for 30 teams. I mean, I could do what we normally could do 1 box of Bowman Chrome. Split it up divisions. You'll take a box for $5. I got all the stuff here. We could do a mosaic if you guys wanted to break that up. I really wanted to open this. This is killing me. This is my new favorite product for Panini. Well, I'm trying to get together something. Dave, how you doing, man? What's everybody interested in? Hey, it's OMG. How you doing, OMG? OMG and Dave swooping into the lunchroom. Working like a madman. Yeah, no problem, Dustin. You can buy those. All you gotta do is just give me half of what the box is worth. $350, and they're yours. And I'll take care of the rest of the box. The power couple is here. You guys want to try to do a mosaic? I mean, this cost me this. I could show you the invoice. This is not cheap. This was $750. And this was after it came down. It was $850. Just that box alone. So you can do math. If we were to do it at price, you take $750 divided by 32. We're looking at $23 a spot, 32 spots. You want to do it per pack? Sure. $75 a pack, 10 packs. I'll do it at price, but I'm not making anything on it then. $75 a pack. That's and they're actually, believe it or not, they've dropped down. I think they're down to $725 now. They'll probably keep dropping because the price is kind of ridiculous. It's a beautiful card, and if you get the big ones, the Joe Burrow autos, going $1,300 all day long. We could do that. We could do this. Like we did the other day. We could do one box of Topps Chrome Jumbo, 5 autos, $15 a spot. We could do 2 boxes of this, 2013 certified, $8 for a team. Already got 6 spots sold. You want to take it back to 2013 certified again? Do $8 a spot. It's up on the website. I can get the checklist going, and I'll email. I think Heather Creeley's in this, actually. She bought a couple spots. Got the Chrome. Or we could do just one box of Bowman Chrome, and we could do it like we've been doing it. Split it up. You get 2 teams for a price. I could manage right now. If you wanted to do Bowman Chrome, $20 would get you 2 teams. So I could do 15 spots, $20. We could even do a live draft. You pick your first 15 teams, first 15 spots pick, and then the last 15 are randomized. So, let's go with the certified here. $8. They're on the website. $8 for a random spot. I'll get a checklist up. I'll email the people that are already bought in. Let them know that we're going to run this right now. See if we can get that filled. There's the link to it in the break room. Grab yourself some spots. I do have eBay going off tonight. eBay, I've got 4 boxes of Stadium Club going off. Probably the last 4 boxes I'm going to do on eBay. And then I'm going to switch up. I'm going to be doing Chronicles, Be doing Chronicles. Not Chronicles. I'm sorry. Yeah, Chronicles. Yes, I'm going to be doing baseball Panini 2020 Chronicles. I'll be doing that on eBay along with some Bowman Chrome here on out. And then I'm going to have a PYT up on the site for both of those also. Dave is headed downtown. Yeah, I have one. I have one breakup of Chrome. I'm gonna be putting multiple more Chrome breaks up on eBay, along with Chronicles. Probably be 4 boxes at a time, each of them. All right, here we go. Here we go. There we go. So Rob already's got a spot in this. Got a couple. 2 spots for Rob. Sure he'll be stopping in here. And then Heather Creeley picked up 2 spots. I know she'll be looking for the Steelers. I'm going to let her know that it's going to go. I'm trying to do this right now. And a Troy Wolford. I don't know who this cat is, but we'll let him know. If Heather's in, you're in. That's all it needed. That's all Gary needed to be convinced. All right, so there's 10 spots gone. So there should be only 22 left to go till we fill this. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'm going to send a quick email to the folks that aren't here in the chat. Major Rob from Texas Breaks will pop in. 1 second. Just send an email out here to let everybody know. As my dog goes off. It's the mailman. All right. All right. Let me know if the FedEx guy shows up. All right, there we go. Email has been sent. Okay, back to bed. I freely trade Broncos to Dustin and Steelers to Heather. See you all tonight. All right, Gary, get some beauty sleep. You deserve it. You've earned it. Looks like we may have had a couple other orders come in. Let me check. Got Dave in for a couple. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that. Thanks, OMG. Appreciate that. Just got it now. Marvelous. 5 times. OMG's going 5 times on it. Thank you so much, man. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're the man, OMG. You should be getting your package today, OMG. I think showed. Let me check your check the status of your shipment. I sent one out. Sent them out on Monday, so usually you get yours today. You and Dave get them definitely today. Or if the post office is being a joker. Nope, looks like it's in White Plains right now. Looks like here's your tracking. I sent it out on the 5th. Looks like it went to New Jersey, Jersey City. Now it's in White Plains, New York. I don't know. It might be delivering today. Usually it delivers in 2 days. Boo, White Plains. See if I can figure out where Dave's is. See if his went a little faster. Dave probably already has his. Right here. Here's Dave's tracking. Let's see, Dave. Dave's is in Garden City. Wolcott, New York. Garden City, New York. Why did you go to Wolcott? Isn't Wolcott right around here? Wolcott is up by Syracuse. I went to freaking Syracuse first. Or is Wolcott around you? Garden City is probably. Yeah, yours is going to be a day late because there are a bunch of dinkuses. Look at I know where Wolcott, New York is. It's up by where I live here. Wolcott, New York is like up by like Ontario. Yeah, it's almost to Syracuse. This is where I don't know if you can see that on the that's where Wolcott is on New York. It went there before it went to you, Dave. I don't know why that happened. It's the next town. Wolcott isn't the next town. They sent it from Wolcott back to Garden City, probably back to the distribution center and didn't track it. Or else it just had a bad scan. Maybe they scanned it to Wolcott and it actually arrived in Garden City. Yeah, that's the problem here because they've got Garden City's the next one over. All right. This might be a digital scan that they did at the hub without actually scanning the package. They just assigned it to a truck and then it actually physically showed up at Garden City. Because some of these scans are actually physical scans. Some of them are manual scans, like people sitting at a computer. I know this as a former logistics guy. I used to do that myself. All right, so 17 down. We're over halfway. $8 certified break. Should be a fun little break. We did this last week, and it was we got some good stuff. There's some great patch autos in this. Some massive patch autos. Let me get the NFL teams around. Yeah, you guys should have had your packages today. I'm a little upset that it's not out. They're not out for delivery. I guess you'll get them tomorrow. Dustin, did you get yours today? No mail yet today. Let's see. Gary got his. So his actually arrived on time. All right. Get the NFL teams around so we don't have to. I don't have to fumble for those before we get going. Hey, it's Rob. There he is. Coming in to the room. How is Texas today? Is it snowing in Texas? Effing hot. No snow. Well, it's raining here, and it's a chilly rain here in Western New York. The one thing that happens in this, we're up close to the lake like this, and close to Canada, north of some places in Canada, the sky could get so dark and it could get so cold. We'll see like snow spitting around. Haven't seen that yet. Hoping that doesn't happen. We're a little too early for snow. But anything that happens in upstate New York, they go by the saying, if you don't like the weather, you wait 20 minutes. Yes, we got a lot of the lake effect. Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, the big town that gets the lake effect. Yeah, we get it's funny too because we'll get some days it'll be like sunny and 50. It snowed twice there since 1979. Boy, I can imagine the chaos that goes on when the snows in Texas. There's probably people there in Texas never seen snow before. But what'll happen here, days like today remind me of it. It's a little too warm to get any snow. I doubt we'll see any snow, but it can happen. You get a bluster. You'll be standing, it'll be like 55 and sunny, almost like a t-shirt weather day. And all of a sudden, a dark cloud will just come out of nowhere. the temperature will drop probably about 20 degrees, and it'll just like it'll open up and snow like you've never seen before. It's called a squall. We call them snow squalls. And then 10 minutes later, the sun comes out. It's 55, and there's like an inch of snow on the ground, maybe a little less, and then it'll be warm again, like nothing happened. Then all the snow will start melting. We're busy out the heavy coats, 60 or below. Oh man, usually right around 50. I put the coat on. I could 50s, lower than 60s. If it gets lower than 60s, I get my coats out. I've got a little windbreaker I've been wearing here. At night, it's been getting down to 35 here. It's been pretty chilly on the overnights, but I like it. I sleep better. Well, we're trying to run this 2013 certified break here. This is a fun one. This is an older one. There's going to be 4 autographs or memorabilia cards per box. There is 50 cards. There's 10 packs, 5 cards per pack. Some good stuff in there, some great stuff. We got some Ryan Tannehill short print last time. We went to OMG. So I got 3 out of 5 Tannehill. Who would think Tannehill would be a big hit? Could get some other stuff in there. DeAndre Hopkins, I believe it's his rookie year. Up on the website. Yeah, OMG. That Tannehill. I think you should have gotten that already, right? I think that came in last week's package for you, OMG. By the way, OMG, I wanted to say your Big Mac video was pretty freaking great. That was a pretty amazing artistic expression of was it Blake Trinan? Is that what it was? You did well, man. That was great content. It was a great video, great product, and the strongest streamer on the interwebs. Andrew Thiel, my bad. Yeah, I know he was doing the Project 2020 stuff. It was some damn good content. It's what the hobby card industry needs. We need some quality content like that. Instead of breakers just breaking boxes as fast as they can so they can get to the next break. And so they can get to the next break, so they get to the next break. Well, what do we got? What's the eye on the World Series? We're on the same page. That was my exact, yeah, right? OMG, right? Yeah, good. We think the same way, I know. What do you guys think the World Series? Is it going to be Tampa Bay versus LA Dodgers? Is it going to be the Padres versus the Athletics? Is it going to be the Yankees versus the Dodgers? Is it going to be Houston against the Braves? Miami versus Tampa Bay? Padres and Yankees. Padres and Yankees. There's a possibility. Man, the Dodgers are so freaking tough. And so is Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's pitching is so solid. Blake Snell, Glasnow. Who's the other ace they got? Sixto Sanchez. Well, no, he's not Miami. He's not Tampa Bay. It's storming outside. Yeah. Is it raining really hard? Yeah. Is it thundering? It is. Yeah. Okay. Say hi to everybody, Junior. Junior Lunch coming down to give us a weather update.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, it's pouring out right now.
Tell everybody what's going on. Say it loud.
Outside, it's pouring so much. It was so windy and all that. It was all windy.
It's real windy and the rain's coming down.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Yeah, it does. I can hear the wind whipping out there. Tanaka's on the mound tonight. Debbie Garcia, I thought, did all right. I really think they pulled Debbie Garcia a little too soon. That's my one criticism against Aaron Boone and a lot of the managers is they don't let their pitchers get themselves out of trouble. I mean, it happens. People hit the ball. That's what they do. And, walks happen. And when the pitcher gets into a jam, first thing the coach does is run out to the mound to bring in somebody else. And usually 9 out of 10 times of the Yankees bullpen, they bring somebody in, and then the batter that's standing there watching the new pitcher, he hits it out of the park. All right, Dave. Thanks for getting a couple spots. I appreciate that. I don't know. That's just my criticism. I'm just a armchair coach, baseball coach. I guess you get criticized if you didn't take them out. So I think they do that just to cover their asses. It's not because it's the smartest thing. I think they just do it because the GM will kick their ass. So Tampa Bay's up on the Yankees. Well, Tampa Bay and the Yankees are tied 1-1. Houston is putting a whooping down. They're up 2 games. Rob Texas Breaks probably still convinced that Houston's going all the way. Since they smacked the Twins, I give them my blessing. Let the Houston go all the way. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of people talking about that. It'll be a Dusty Baker. It'll be all about Dusty Baker. They're going to give all the credit to Dusty Baker, which I don't know, guys. Houston was way successful before Dusty Baker showed up. Dusty Baker just was kind of, I think it felt like it was a feel-good move for Houston. I don't know what you think about that, Rob. I mean, Dusty Baker's a great guy. Holy moly, it's really coming down outside. Holy cow, I'm getting an update. Guess we got some bad weather coming through. I don't know if you guys are there. You guys, you guys still in chat there? I don't know if I have anybody in the room. Looks like I got 2 people. I'll show the 2 people what's coming through here. There's a map of upstate New York. We got this coming right through Rochester right now. I just got an alert about a bad storm coming through. See, it comes down off that lake and then it slaps us. Oof, oof. We are getting nailed with something nasty right now. Oh, there's the thunder showers. Well, guys, I may lose power here. It's very likely that I might lose power. When we get all these windstorms, very possible. So if I lose you shortly, we'll get up as soon as I can. Lots of times these windstorms knock out the internet or the power. So right now we're getting nailed. 135. We are in the heart of it. Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go upstairs. I want to make sure everything's all right. We're back. I don't know if anybody else is here. Yeah, a whole bunch of limbs and everything laying all over the backyard. Pretty massive storm moving through Rochester, New York right now. Haven't lost power, so that's good. Still live with power. Well, I hoping to get this off. We got the break. I'm gonna tweet it. Give it till 2:00. If it doesn't go, it doesn't go. I had a feeling it wasn't gonna. I know a couple people had asked for it, so I tried my best. Sorry, guys. I just can't. I can't really pull breaks off unless it's on eBay these days during the lunch hour. I used to get a pretty decent crowd here at the lunchtime, but I can only get more than. I usually only get like 5 people now. Just the way it is. People are doing their thing. People are teaching their kids Doing the homeschooling thing, doing the remote learning. Try getting a tweet out. See if we can get any more traction. All right, there we go. We'll try to get some traction. Looks like there's only a couple people in the lunchroom in the YouTube. I'm going to give it 20 minutes. See if we can get more people in here. Some 2013 Chronicles. I do have a little bit of mail I can open up here. All-Star Breaks. Dave, see what you got here for me. Do a little mail call here while we're waiting to get some spots filled. Let's see what goodies are in here. Hopefully Dave sent me all the fire cards. Dave's always good about it, making sure everybody gets something. Allen and Ginter. When did Dave break Allen and Ginter? I don't even remember that. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. I think this was a certified break we did the other night. Let's see what kind of fire cards I got. I got a Lamar Jackson, Marquise Brown, Patrick Queen to 299. And what the? Wow. Leaf Trinity, Justice Hill. Boy, I gotta start watching the videos. I didn't realize I hit this. Who the heck is Justice Hill? This is for Mrs. Lunch. Give that to her. I don't remember breaking the Allen and Ginter. Hopefully I got a chicken. Oh, I think I remember now. I think I remember it now. Because you random offed all the special stuff at the end. Oh, I didn't get the chicken. I got the pig. Alrighty. Tyler Bertuzzi. Philip Zadina, Adam Fox, Artemi Panarin, Rangers. Well, this might have been the multi-sport mixer. There's a Sheffield. Yeah, I can't remember. I know Dave. I think this might have been the multi-sport one Dave did. I think I watched some of it and I didn't finish it. It's kind of exciting, right, Rob? Like, oh yeah, I bought into that, and then they just show up. Maybe it'll have a hit. Or two. Jacob Eason. That's numbered to 50. I wonder if he's who the heck that is. Stephen Gilmore, Khalil Mack, Michael Pittman. Looks like another order. It's like Christmas. Yeah. Looks like another order just came over. Let me see what we got here. Hey, Mako Mark. Mako Mark coming in, getting himself some throwback football. Good to see you, Mark. How you been? Football is good. I know nothing about football. That surprises me. Your in-depth knowledge of baseball doesn't trickle into other sports. Rob, Rob, Texas Breaks. In case you didn't know, Mako Mark is the what'd you say, the knowledge box of anything 80s or 90s baseball. Or I don't know. I'm sure he knows a little bit more than 80s and 90s. I think he's up to date in the current. But ask him what color socks George Bell wore in 1987. He'll tell you what team and what year and probably what batting position he was in. Javi Baez, quad relic. Very nice one. Royal blue. And that's probably, he's dead on. I'm sure it was royal blue. But George Bell was with the Blue Jays, right? At that time? In the 87, wasn't he with he was with the Blue Jays. He went around too. Wasn't he on the Rangers for a bit? George Bell. I can't remember. I know Mark doesn't remember. He knows. If you ever want to, Rob, you ever want to check out an awesome podcast, come over and check this out. Oh, and it looks like there's a new one. I haven't watched the new one. If you're all about baseball, Rob, you got to check out Mako Mark's podcast. New episodes on Tuesdays. Oh, I'm behind. I haven't seen. Have you guys? Am I subscribed to you on your Twitters? The Wax Packs Heroes is one of my favorite part of it. as baseball card people, the Wax Packs Heroes is so good. Yeah, if you want to hear some really good, our trusty 1992 Beckett. Yeah, what they'll do is they open up. They'll have guest. They'll have. I don't want to steal your thunder, but this is all Mark. This is Mark and his co-host. I can't think of your co-host name, but the two of them do this. They usually have someone they interview, and they'll go through the news and talk about different things, all about baseball. And I'll bring it over. What they'll do is a lot of the times the person that they're interviewing, it's a former MLB player. They'll pull out a pack of like 1989 score or 91 score, or like Dunruss 87 Dunruss or something like that, and they'll have the guy. They'll open the pack for the guy and give him points by the beer. They'll get different points by different categories, and then they use for pricing. For the pricing of the cards, they don't use a current Beckett. They use a 1992 Beckett price guide. I remember those as a kid. The big old thick, telephone book looking thing. The trusty 1992 Beckett. It's good entertainment. It's good baseball. If you love baseball, you're gonna love this. It's a great, great podcast. My problem is I forget to listen. Lots of times I'll be down here sorting cards and I'll listen. I usually watch your Wax Pack Heroes when it's on YouTube. Good stuff, man. Like I said, he'll tell you the color of someone's socks from 1986. Any player, anybody that was on the major leagues. Mark's got a bead on it. You still have some of your 88, 90 Beckett's? Yeah, we all did, didn't we? I remember going to card shows, and then all the big boys, all these adults there selling the cards. I'm like, how much for this? How much for this Dale Murphy? And they'd pull out the Beckett. Well, it's listing right now for $1 for $3.50. I might be able to do. I gotta make maybe $4. As a kid, you're like $4. I could buy 8 packs of Tops with that, or 4 packs of Upper Deck. That's the way it was. Oh yeah, remember the Greg Jeffries? Greg Jeffries was huge. Wasn't McGriff huge too? No, Greg Jeffries was humongous, I remember. And 89. Wasn't that 89 Tops, Greg Jeffries? 89 Dunruss. David Justice had a moment. I collected the highlight of my years. I was 88. 88 was my big year. I was all over. We were at all the card shops. All of our friends all had 88 Tops was everywhere. Yeah, 89 was Griffey and Dunruss. Yep. I remember the Griffey craze, which was one of the legitimate crazes too. He definitely held up to the hype. Chris Sabo. Yeah, Hal Morris. Chris Sabo. Chris Sabo had the glasses, I remember. West Chamberlain. me try to remember. Hale Morris, I'm trying to. Wasn't he on the Hale Morris? Was he with the Tigers? And West Chamberlain was with the Reds, Cincinnati Reds. Just going off a recall, my baseball card recall. And I'm thinking both of them as like 89 tops in my head. Oh, Hal Morris was a first baseman for the Yankees. I remember now. I remember opening the packs, though, of 88 tops. And if you got yourself a Donnie Mattingly, you got yourself a Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, you paid for your packs. Was supposed to replace Mattingly. We had Chamberlain on the show, and we couldn't use the interview because he was all over the place with his guy. Really? That's kind of funny. Did he take it to dark places? He called Japan communist. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. They play only for the state. I don't know if they're communists. If anything, I mean, I don't know. I got my own opinion. It was bizarre. That's funny. I almost think of Japan these days, after the war and everything, they're kind of our I would say they're America's colony, if anything. I don't think they're communist. I think it's a free democracy. I think they're doing what they want, but we also still have major military bases in Japan, which are going nowhere. That's the way I look at it. I think of them as they're allowed to do what they want. I don't know if we tax them or anything. I don't think so. I think they're wide open. But at the same time, I don't think Japan will ever bomb us again. Not while I'm alive. They're not communists. I wonder if he thought China and Japan were the same thing. Yeah, that might have been it. He might have been thinking of China. China's a whole different thing, Some people just think Asian and they wrap everybody up into one thing. Yeah, we kind of did blow them in half. Kind of dropped a couple nukes on them. Kind of dropped the biggest bombs ever on their cities. So they kind of bow to us, I would say. I don't know if they bow to us, but, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I don't know if it was the right thing to do. But it was also a different day and age. It was a whole different day and age. I mean, it was a different culture, a different time, Whole different world than what we're living in now. Less connected. It was a way to end the war. It really was. It's how they stopped it. They came to a treaty like what days after they dropped the second one. It was the ultimate display of power, is what it really was. If you want to look at it a view, and we were threat. I'm sure the threat was either you end the war now, we sign a treaty, or we're just going to keep on dropping these bombs. It wasn't just running bombers or running the island hopping. I know there was a whole lot of island hopping there through the Gulf. I'm not a big war historian, but there was a lot of warfare going on there. There was a lot of useless lives being lost, and I'm sure the people in Washington were probably like, "Well, let's just drop a couple of these things on them until they say uncle," and it worked. And it was probably the biggest display of power ever. Hopefully, it'll be the last time. Although I don't know. Hey, OMG, we got into war. we're talking history of World War II. No, we're not having any luck here. I mean, well, I can't say we're not having any. We have some luck. We're still quite a ways of getting it. We're about 14 away from filling it. Yeah, we're talking about about dropping the bombs in Japan. World War II, how that ended the war. You a World War II buff? I like talking about war history. There's a lot of stuff that went on, a lot of dynamics. People don't even realize, a lot of behind the scenes stuff. What Rob was saying was we blew Japan in half. Wasn't our greatest moment, but I got our point across. And Mark said it was how we ended the war, was dropping the bombs. You know, and it was a whole different world back then in 19. When did they drop those bombs? In the 40s? 40, 44, 46? I don't know. I should know that. It's an important day. Fun uses this fact about you. '45, they did that. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. August 6, 1945. Sally Forth? Yeah, what was the name of them? What was the name of the bombs? You used to know this. Did they have names of them? Little David, Little Boy, and Fat Man. Little Boy and Fat Man. I'm actually on a Discovery page. Little Boy and Fat Man. Yeah, I'm just reading the quick summary here. They said they had already defeated Germany in Europe, but Japan had vowed to fight to the bitter end in the Pacific, and despite clear indications, they had little chance of winning. In fact, between April, Japanese forces inflicted Allied casualties totaling nearly half those suffered in 3 full years of war in the Pacific, proving that Japan had become even more deadly when faced with defeat. Yeah, Japan was wreaking havoc. A lot of it had to do with. A lot of it I know had to do is because they wasn't Japanese. Were they communists before? Or monarch? I mean, they were like some of the most loyal soldiers. They were kamikazing. They were taking planes full of freaking bombs and flying them into our carriers. The kamikaze, they were monarchy. And there's not much you could do about that. These planes just come flying in all over the place. And the U.S., I guess, just stood up and said, all right, well, I know they had been running the Manhattan Project. They said, it's time to start dropping bombs till you surrender. Yeah, August 15th, 1945. Emperor Hirohito announced his country's surrender in a radio broadcast. Yeah, the radio broadcast was the Twitter of the day. If you wanted to get your information out, you got onto a radio broadcast. Hey, it's DC Wells. How are you, man? Doing a little football here at the lunch hour. Not really getting a lot of traction. We've had a couple sales. We're doing all right. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it here in the next half hour or so. I put a tweet out, but it doesn't look like it's too popular. Good to see you, DC. I hope everything's out your way. Got to be happy with your Kansas City Chiefs. They're looking great this year, as usual. Patty Mahomes and the tribe. I'm going to put this up on the screen. Mahomes got you the win versus GMO. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, hey, guys, I got to go use the bathroom. I'm going to be right back. I got to use the little boy's room. BRB. All right, we're back. We're back. Miko Mark, how you been? Been busy. Baseball season gets crazy. Looking forward to 2021 season already. Yeah, 2021. Will there be fans in the crowd in the stadiums in 2021? Is the big question. Fans in the stadiums is what I want to see. Yeah, that's tough, DC. Hopefully that turns around. Oh, wow. That is brutal. Mark just said it. Hit it right on the head. Totally brutal. I hear you, man. That stinks. Sometimes the rules are made not thinking of everybody. Well, I'm gonna give this till about 2:30. I'm gonna give it 15 more minutes. If we get some traction, I'll stay on. But I gotta go upstairs and do some remote teaching to my children. They're not in school today. You may be able to hear them running around. Doesn't look like this is gonna get legs. But if we get some more orders in here and gets closer, I'll stick around. I put a tweet out. I kind of did this at a random request, so it's understandable if it doesn't fill. We'll get it another day if so. I do have stuff going on though across How are the kiddos? They're doing good. They're doing good. I wish better for them. I wish they could get into a school though. They you know what? There's a lot of benefits to the structuring of schools. I don't know if schools are perfect for overall. I have my own opinion about schooling system, but right now, when the kids at the age of they are right now, 5, my kids are 5 and 7. I think schooling and the structure and the institution of that is extremely important for kids to take in, and they're not getting it right now. I'm going back to be organizing my cards. If anyone's looking for any Bowman, Base, Chrome, or Mojo, hit me up on Twitter. Hopefully you have a great break, guys. Best of luck for you all. Thanks. Yeah, Dustin. So back to my point is the kids at a younger age. I'd say 12 and under. I'd go 12. Maybe even that age might not be on the pinpoint. 12 and under, I think you need that structure. And I think it builds character. It builds, it definitely flexes their learning muscles. They need to be in a medium where they're sitting down in front, like with a teacher, with other people learning together. There's actually something there. Not everybody's built for that. And I understand that. Not everybody has everybody learns different. Everybody's got their own thing. But for the most part, kids learn the most in groups at a school. I mean, it's just, and then the teachers actually go to school to teach them. They actually know the learning activities. My son, I still can't believe I couldn't get him to write his letter, the first letter of his name when he started pre-K. And within I spent months with him. I just couldn't get it out of him. He just wouldn't do it. And then within weeks of starting pre-K, he was writing his full name out, which blew my mind. And he, all the writing he does now is quite amazing, and I credit that all to the schools and the teachers. But there's been a drastic stop of schooling in New York since the COVID hit. I mean, they all quit. School was canceled in March. And they fired it up here in September, and it's half-assed. It's everything is over a computer now, and it's not even real. So I mean, it's a little rant I have about it. I mean, I don't think the sacrifice for the kids' education is worth the other half of what we're doing for the country with COVID. I strongly feel that. I think our children are more important than the after effects of COVID. I don't even, you know what? From what I've seen of COVID anyways, I don't have any, nobody in my family's been affected by it. And I haven't had any close neighbors or anybody I know affected by it. I hear it's horrible, but I don't know. Long Island Republicans, we're all going back next week. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'm part the Cuomo's reach. Everything Cuomo makes a decision for on the schools, for like even mostly for the city, affects us here in Western New York. I mean, they're in school. They go to school 2 days a week, but that's not enough. It really is. It isn't enough. I think they should double. They should, the very minimum, 4 or 3 days a week. 2 days a week, and they're staggered. They go one day, they're off for 3 days. They go for another day, and they're off for another 3 days. It's too much. They don't get into a rhythm. So by the time they get back to used to being in the classroom, school's done, and then they don't come back for 3 days. What if you did your job once every 3 days? You went to your job one day, and then you were off 3 days, and then you came back and you did your job a day, and they're like, don't you remember? Well, it was 3 days ago. All right, well, I'll see you in 3 days. No one would learn anything. You wouldn't be able to do anything in 3 days. Having work, if you did one thing for 3 days and then off for 3 days. If I broke cards one day and didn't do it for 3 days, I'd forget all the players. Yeah, so I'm really frustrated with the schooling system. I think the school system is more important for society and for children than the benefits of social distancing. I really, really do. Keep hearing the dog barking upstairs. I'm waiting. I got a big delivery coming. Got a bunch of fun stuff coming. It's going to be all mostly going on eBay. Socialism distancing. There you go, Mark. And that's just my opinion. That's an opinion of someone that has 3 toddlers. Well, they're not really toddlers anymore. 3 youngins, a 7-year-old and 2 5-year-olds. And that's the thing I see the most is when my son was 5 and in kindergarten, he was so much farther along than my girls. But he didn't have a lapse. He did the regular system. And I do think something should be changed too, because I have a feeling like after you reach like 13 or 12, I don't know if the school system works anymore. I think there should be more apprenticeships. I think like the BOCES program should be ramped up. People should be out. They should just take the kids out of the schools and make them work on a farm till they're like 18 and then bring them back to school. That's actually something me and my friend made up. Actually, my friend is a school teacher. He said when kids get to the age of 12 or 13, there's nothing you can teach them. They just need to go work on a farm or go do something or go build a building. And then when they get their wits, they get all the hormones out of them. They get all that, the puberty. Yeah, trade schools are definitely underrated. I know who pumped that up back in the day was Reagan. Reagan was all about the trade schools. I know he pumped a lot into money into the vocational schools. But where I went to high school, if you went to vocational, you're considered a deadbeat, even by the principals. They all poo-pooed it because it was outside their system. There's my little rant about the old school system. Yeah, I mean, it is. Speaking of which, though, I'm going to give it 7 more minutes. We haven't seen any more action on this. I think everybody's out chasing I think Panini Absolute dropped today. Triple Threads dropped today. There's a lot of action going on in the card world. No one's really looking for certified. So I apologize. I didn't get this going. I do have some other breaks going on the website. There will be more. Keep an eye on the website. I have a bunch of stuff coming in. There's going to be 2 PYTs that'll go up. I plan on hopping on tomorrow. We'll try tomorrow around lunchtime. Tonight I have a break on eBay. So if you want, right here's my eBay channel. I have 4 boxes of Stadium Club going up. Yeah, I got 4 boxes of Stadium Club. You can get them pretty cheap. Last one I did one a week ago on Sunday. And oh, no, wait a minute. I did one Sunday night, not a week ago, just 4 nights ago on Sunday. You can get them cheap. You can get stuff pretty cheap. Oh, the Padres are up there. You'll be able to get them cheap. Actually, I kind of went backwards on the Sunday night break, so you can go in there and get yourself a nice cheap team. Everybody in the lunch crew, when you buy on eBay, you always get free shipping, so wait for the invoice. Don't pay for your shipping. I got that going. Also on eBay on Friday, I have Bowman Chrome, 4 boxes of Bowman Chrome, and it really hasn't gotten any traction. I'm going to be breaking this out. Wait a minute. Yeah, Friday at 9:30. 4 boxes of Bowman Chrome. I'm going to be listing this break again. I got a whole case of this coming, so I'm going to break probably the whole case out on eBay. I have a hard time selling. I'll put one PYT up on the website, but I have a hard time struggling. My website isn't selling like it used to. So go check that out. Go get your bids in on eBay. I think I'm going to be moving most of my breaks to eBay. I can't really, I've been struggling selling during the day, so maybe I'll move it back to the lunch hour. It's a little tough with the kids being home right now, but I'm going to call it there, guys. Thanks for going. Once this goes off, if you bought into it, I'll send you an email. I'm sorry. Sorry this didn't get any traction. Maybe it'll get some traction after the eBay break tonight. I gotta go school my kids. All right, thanks for stopping by. Be well and smell well. Later.